This year's Pokemon Presents had some exciting announcements, including a new battle game with cross-platform support for mobile and Switch devices. We also got an in-depth look at Pokemon Legends ZA, and it's not bad. But what about the Nintendo Direct we were supposed to have in February? Well, that didn't happen. So how's Nintendo going to announce the rest of their Switch 1 games this year? Also, thanks to your amazing support, memberships are now live on my channel. These memberships will help me to be able to produce better content more often, and I appreciate those who would like to support me on my journey very much. As shown here, these memberships will provide many amazing perks, with loyalty badges, channel-specific emojis. As a special thanks, I'll display your username in the credits of my videos, and so much more. Only join if you can, but I so appreciate anyone who would like to join me in our exciting membership program. So, at their big show, the Pokemon Company announced a big battle game in Pokemon Champions. This new exciting game features battling Pokemon from a huge selection of past Pokemon games. VGC talks about this by saying the Pokemon Company has announced a new game, Pokemon Champions, which will be released on Switch and mobile devices. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know from the Pokemon games, the Pokemon Company said. We are aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more people. The game's planning is being handled by Game Freak, and development will be handled by Pokemon Works. The game will connect to Pokemon Home and will be compatible with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Get ready to experience everything you love about Pokemon battles all in one place in Pokemon Champions, reads a press release for the game. This new battle-focused game will feature familiar mechanics such as Pokemon types, abilities, and moves, creating an environment conducive to rich and varied strategies for new and experienced trainers alike. It's not just familiar mechanics, you'll be able to bring in classic Pokemon from Pokemon Home too. Look forward to cross-platform battles alongside your favorite Pokemon on Nintendo Switch and mobile, with a variety of different modes available for your desired experience. While a complete list of compatible games wasn't announced, both console games such as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and mobile games like Pokemon Home were referenced, suggesting the vast majority of currently available Pokemon will be usable in the game. No release date for the game was announced. Is this the Pokemon game that Piero hinted at that was associated with codename Synapse? Central Leaks also said that Project Synapse would be unveiled at the Pokemon Presents, and Pokemon Champions is the only new game that was unveiled, so I'm betting this was it. Central Leaks also shared the following regarding the Switch version of Pokemon Champions. Pokemon Champions will be a digital-only game and will be a paid title, not free. Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required for online play. So to play video game Champions from now on, you will potentially need to purchase main series games to catch Pokemon, purchase Pokemon Champions to battle, subscribe to Pokemon Home to store your Pokemon, subscribe to Nintendo Switch Online to play. Now, it does look fun, but I want to see real footage of what the game will actually be like, the strategies you can employ, and so much more. Will you be able to take full control of the Pokemon? And can the battles be as intense and fun as a Smash Bros? Or is the control more limited? This game could be amazing, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I'm on the road to hitting 1,000 subscribers, which I hope to hit before Nintendo Switch 2 Direct in April, and I really appreciate your support very much. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to keep getting more amazing Nintendo news, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss out on anything. The big show closer that we finally got to see footage of was Pokemon Legends ZA. It had some of what we would expect a Pokemon Legends to have, and it had some pleasant surprises too. VGC talked about it by saying, a new trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA has been revealed. but no release date has been announced. As shown during today's Pokemon Presents stream, the game, which is the second game in the Pokemon Legends spin-off series, will be released later this year. Chikorita, Tipeg, and Totodile, wow, that's a tongue twister, will serve as the starter Pokemon in the game. The game will feature the same catching mechanics as Pokemon Legends Arceus. AZ and Floette from Pokemon X and Y will return as an NPC. Players will be able to catch Pokemon in wild zones throughout the city. Pokemon will not appear in every area in the game, instead specific areas which will be enclosed by large green gates shown in the trailer will denote to the player if it is an area where they can catch a wild Pokemon in or not. It's unknown how many of these will be in the game, but several different terrains from city streets to ponds and rooftops were shown. New battle mechanics will also be introduced, which will see both the Pokemon and player characters move around the game world. Wild battles, which can be used to slow down Pokemon that the player is trying to catch, as well as trainer battles, will both feature in the game. The game will be released for Nintendo Switch in late 2025, according to the Pokemon Company. Pokemon Legends ZA will see players revisit the Kalos region and Lumiose City. Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech redevelopment plan. Players will meet a new champion, Urbane or Tuwani. The trailer notes that the companion that the player meets will be dependent on the appearance of the player character, which is chosen at the start of the game. A new company, Quasartico Inc., was also teased in the trailer. The company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny were also introduced as new characters in the trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA. Legends Arceus was a great Pokemon game with a vast game world you could explore. And though Legends ZA takes place in one big city, it is a massive one. With the many enhancements this presentation showed, I'm expecting Legends ZA to outpace Arceus in every way. We know ZA's already been confirmed to come out for the Switch 1, but there will also be a Switch 2 version. Central Leaks talks about this by saying, as a reminder from the Terra leak, it was revealed that Game Freak is working on an enhanced version of Pokemon Legends ZA for Switch 2. That could be the main reason for the delay. Central Leaks also says Pokemon models in Legends ZA no longer use the realistic textures introduced in Scarlet and Violet. Furthermore, in general, the art style is now more saturated and colorful. Now, let's face it, Pokemon games don't have the best graphics anyways, and I wasn't expecting this to do so either, but that's not what we look for in a Pokemon game. If the game is fun, then that's all that really matters. And this game does look a lot of fun, especially with the extra strategy that the battles now present. Mega Evolution makes a comeback here, but this time there will be an energy timer, so you won't be able to activate it for the rest of the battle like in past games. And my favorite enhancement is that you can also move your Pokemon to dodge enemy attacks. These changes will definitely make the game more enjoyable and add to the strategy we like to have in our Pokemon battles. Now, the Pokemon Presents was great, but what happened to the rumored Switch 1 Direct we were expecting? Nintendo has too many holes in their Switch 1 game release schedule. And with us knowing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is coming this year, we still need to get Metroid Prime 2 and 3 before it. Even Nintendo hinted at these games coming, with them reposting a pre-order for a Samus Phazon suit statue from the Metroid Prime series. And Nintendo also reposted a visual retrospective art book for Metroid Prime 1 through 3. Why would they be doing this if they were just going to ignore Metroid Prime 2 and 3? There are still rumors of Kirby Planet Robobot, Zelda Wind Waker HD, Zelda Twilight Princess HD, a Fire Emblem remake, and more that could be coming to the Switch soon. So I'm still betting Nintendo wants to say something about these Switch 1 games before the Switch 2 Direct in April. And since this year is the 40th anniversary of Mario, I'm guessing Nintendo will say something on March 10th, which is Mario Day. But we'll see. What are your thoughts? Do you think we'll still see a Switch 1 Direct sometime? And what did you think about the Pokemon Presents? Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and subscribing. If you'd like to see more amazing Switch 2 news, you'll want to watch this video here.